Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to begin with Messi, as it has been reported that Lionel Messi has rejected Al Hilal's massive 400 million euro per year contract offer. That is impressive. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, as it has been reported that Barca have until Tuesday to respond to Elche's complaint over Gavi. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Last night, news emerged that Saudi Arabian giant Al Hilal has made their move to try and sign Lionel Messi in the summer. Fabrizio Romano claimed that the Middle East club had offered an outrageous contract worth over 400 million euro per year to the 35-year-old. Messi's current contract with PSG expires at the end of the season, and it seems like he will not be renewing his deal with the French champions. Given the situation, Barcelona have grown hopeful of signing their former captain, while interest persists from Saudi Arabia and the USA. Al Hilal took their interest one step further by offering the 2022 FIFA World Cup winner a mammoth contract worth over 400 million euros per year. However, as per the latest report from German Garcia Grover of TYC Sport, Messi has rejected the offer from Saudi Arabian giants. The seven-time Ballon d'Or winner remains intent on continuing in Europe beyond the current campaign, as has been reported previously as well. Hence, it should not come as a surprise to see him turn down the approach from Al Hilal, despite the offer of endless riches from the club. German Garcia Grover also states that PSG have offered Messi a renewal, albeit with a salary reduction, which, as per previous report, the 35-year-old does not wish to sign. Indeed, it has been reported that the Argentine superstar wants to return to Barcelona and is willing to take a significant pay cut to make that happen as well. A move to Saudi Arabia was never going to happen or was never going to be an option for Messi, given that he has shown he still can make a difference at the topmost level. But a move to Barca could be tricky to accomplish due to the club's financial fair play issues, and it will take great efforts from both parties to make it happen in the summer. Of course, Messi have rejected the offer from Al Hilal, quite a tempting offer, and it is very, very tempting. Like, honestly, 400 million euros is no small money to reject by any player in the world. But that tells you that Messi really wants to continue playing at the highest level. He really wants to, because from the look of things, no matter the offer that they give him, he just wants to continue playing at the highest level, which is the Europe. Of course, Barcelona look like as the day goes by, Barca look like a real possibility. PSG are losing sights, honestly, as things have not been going too well, especially after the disappointing loss, elimination from the round of 16 in the Champions League by Bayern Munich. The PSG fans have shown their frustrations openly to the superstar, whistling him, jeering him, booing him, and it's not something cool. It's really terrible, and Messi is not happy about that. PSG have always been a club that, with all due respect, they might have the money, they might have the talent, but the management is poor. From the top, they are poor. It's not all about that, because they think that it's all about superstars to win them titles, but that's not been the case. If that was the case, PSG could have won a lot of, in fact, all the Champions League since El Khelafi became president, because all they do is to pump in money a lot by the biggest superstars out there. But you can see that those superstars, they play as if they don't even like the club. They play just because they pay them a lot, because the salaries that PSG pay, you can ask yourself if there's any financial fair play even existing in France. I very much doubt that. I very much doubt. So it is what it is. The players don't play with passion. They play just because the pay packet is high. After all, even if we lose or we get out of the Champions League, I'll still take my salary at the end of the year or at the end of the season or at the end of the week. That's how it is there. So I think Messi, that was not the place for him in the first place. I think he went there just because maybe the friends, Neymar, Verratti, and so on and so forth. But that is not the case. Messi needs to come back, and Barca are trying to exploit that opportunity. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona were given an unnecessary scare earlier this week when their weekend opposition Elche moved forward with a complaint to the RFEF competition committee over a subject of improper alignment. In other words, Elche raised objections over Barcelona fielding Pablo Gavi as the youngster's contract registration was annulled by the Mercantile Court last month. The complaint comes shortly after Barcelona's 4-0 victory over Elche, where Gavi was one of the best performers on the night. Mundo Deportivo has offered an update on the situation, stating that the competition committee has opened an ordinary procedure after the complaint, which was filed 3 seconds before the deadline. This means Barcelona have now been given a deadline of Tuesday of next week to respond to Elche's improper alignment proposal. This is an unwanted distraction for Barcelona ahead of their Copa del Rey semi-final game against Real Madrid this evening. However, the report does state that Barca have the backing of the RFEF, with La Liga earlier allowing the club to field Gavi as part of the first team. Once Barcelona provides a response to the complaint, the competition committee will conclude and resolve the issue by next Wednesday. Should Elche win the complaint, Barcelona could be staring at the possibility of losing all 3 points, despite securing a 4-0 victory. This is accordance with the official regulations. In the event of complaint is lodged by a club, Barca may also be liable to a fine of between 6,000 to 9,000 euros. However, Barcelona has sought pertinent consultations with the league and RFEF prior to the game, and in both cases they were given the go-ahead. So it appears the Catalans are likely to win this legal contest. Of course, was likely to win. Gavi is still playing for the first team, even before he was registered. I don't see no issue with that, so I don't see why Elche would raise something that is insignificant. I think Gavi still is he's still free to play for the first team, despite having a contract from La Masia. It's the same as how we have players who leave La Masia once in a while. Javi can call them. Like you see the guy, the Grimado guy who played his debut against Elche, he's from La Masia. But is he a first team official player? No. But he's registered as a Barca Athletic player. That is the same thing. Which I don't understand how Elche is thinking, because honestly, there's nothing scary about this complaints. Barca are supposed to win it. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.